Sounds good.
Hello and welcome to College Conversations with Anna, where I interview college students talking about all things school related. So some background about myself. My name is Anna Isbell, a journalism student at Butler University this fall. I am from Pennsylvania, so I will be moving about 10 hours away from my family this year. I am truly excited for this new chapter in my life, and I'm sure my peers are as well. So for my first episode today, I have my roommate at Butler, Kiersten Farley. Here's the clip. Thank you for coming on my podcast. I'm going to let you talk about yourself and introduce yourself for a little bit. So
basically, I'm Kiersten. I'm from Long Island, New York. I just graduated from Bayshore High School. I've been doing cheerleading and lacrosse all of my life. And my favorite things to do are going on adventures, the beach, shopping, and skateboard rides.
So are you nervous about being far from home?
Yes, but when I go away on sleepovers or just for a week, I never miss home, and that's why I chose Butler, because I wanted to go somewhere different from New York.
Yeah. And have you lived in Long Island your whole life?
Yes.
Yes.
So I've never really actually got to be inland or somewhere different.
Yeah. So have you traveled outside of the United States then, or have you always been inside?
No, I've never traveled outside the United States. The farthest place I've gone is California last summer.
Oh, okay. Was that fun? Where did you go in Cali?
I went to Newport Beach. I stayed around there, and then we went to Los Angeles, sorry. But I was with my friend's family, so it was kind of different for me to go away. I never go on vacation like that.
Was that all summer?
No, it was just for a week. It was really cool though.
Oh, okay.
It was my first time seeing palm trees.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I've never been to Cali. The farthest I've probably gone was in Florida. And that was pretty fun. Same. That was for Disney World, but I've never been to Cali. I definitely want to go.
Yeah, it's an experience.
Yeah. So, today's topic is going to be campus life. However, before we get into that, I wanted to talk about some things that incoming freshmen are most excited about. I received about 20 answers, and the top one is meeting new people and making new friends. And second place is becoming more independent, and third is being more involved on campus. So where do you think you fall on the one thing that you're most excited about going into college?
Definitely being involved, because making new friends is really hard. Our whole lives, we've been in the same district with the same people. We've known everybody. But meeting new people, I feel like, is going to be different, which going into new things will definitely help with that. So I want to do a lot of new clubs and activities and events.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Meeting new friends is probably one of the biggest fears for people going into college. I would have to say I'm definitely excited about being involved on campus, definitely being outside of my little bubble of friends. It is a little terrifying, but I'm pretty excited.
We could do it together.
Yeah, I know. I'm so glad that I already feel like we already have a good group of friends going into Butler.
Yeah.
So why did you choose Butler, and why did you choose your major?
So basically, when I was graduating high school, my brother would be moving into middle school. So my dad works from home, and his business is in Indiana. So we were looking at schools around there in case we did move. And that's where I first found Butler. And then the lacrosse coach actually reached out to me. And then I started looking again at the school, and I got really excited, and I just loved everything about the school. And it was just a great opportunity to get away from New York and go somewhere else.
Yeah. And then your major, why did you choose your major?
So I'm going into mathematics and education. So I basically want to be either a math teacher, or my physics teacher inspired me to be an actuary. I've always loved math. I love the fact that there's always an answer to it. And can't guess it because there's an answer.
Yeah, so you're definitely more into math and science than probably the English and literature part of academics.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the
And
opposite completely.
really?
Yes, I'm so much more into writing and English and literature. I've never been good at math. That was always like my weak point. So
Yeah.
you take like advanced calculus in high school?
Yes, I was always
Oh
in
my gosh.
advanced classes, but I mean, just because I want to be a math teacher, I still struggled with stuff a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just always, whenever I go to class, math class is always my favorite part of the day,
Oh,
any
that's
single
awesome.
year.
Yeah. What was your
And I love
favorite math
what?
class that you've taken?
Ooh, geometry, by far. I loved it.
Was it the teacher or the academics?
Maybe both. A lot of people struggle with geometry. Like, a lot of people always say they hated that. But I blew by it. I would literally sleep every single day after I did all my work.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was the farthest I got in math in high school. I took pre-algebra 1 and then algebra 1 and then I took geometry and I filled my prereqs. Um,
Yeah, but
but
I know
yeah.
people who ended with geometry too, so it's
Yeah.
not even bad.
Yeah. But
I took pre-calc last year and I'm taking it again going into college. So
yeah, college is definitely a different speed. I even in the marketing to you class, that was super like way more of a conversation. You could tell the students wanted to be there. Like I'm very excited for the
yeah.
different speeds. So we know that you are into lacrosse. So how long have you been playing? Your whole life, right?
Yes, I've been playing since kindergarten probably. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And what position do you play?
I've always been a midfielder, but by sophomore, junior year, I actually switched just to being a main defender because every single coach since I was in PAL has always told me defense was my strongest, and I never believed them. I just wanted to be everywhere, but I do find myself as a strong defender now.
Yeah. Is that your favorite or do you like
Yes.
playing it? Yes. Okay.
I love stealing the ball away from them and running it up the field.
Yeah, I saw your highlight reel actually. I was
Really?
pretty,
You watched
yes,
that?
yes, it was super interesting watching you. I'm like, wow, that's Kiersten. She just knocked the ball. So that was
Thank
super
you. I love
interesting to
that.
watch. And so while we're talking about lacrosse, what was the most impactful thing that a coach has said to you?
Wow. See, I've had so many coaches over the years, and they all like say the same thing, like you're fast, oh, this and that. But honestly, my biggest inspiration was through cheerleading. My coach, my sophomore year, she made me a captain, and that kind of opened my eyes to, okay, I'm actually better than I thought I could. And I had to step up and be a leader as a sophomore to people older than me that are my friends. So that was honestly the biggest inspiration I had. And that it helped me be a stronger cheerleader, but also a stronger athlete as
Yeah,
well.
especially
It,
taking on that leadership so young to juniors and
yes,
seniors.
yes. And cheerleading, honestly, it has an effect on like your entire life, even on the lacrosse field. I'm the loudest person on the field. I'm always screaming, encouraging everybody. That's just who I am.
Yeah, definitely. I when I was on my basketball team, my basketball coach strongly encouraged, clapping when you're on the sidelines, yelling at the top of your lungs. You're just as much a cheerleader as you are a player, and I think that's
Yeah.
really what bonds teams together the most. I couldn't agree with that
Yes.
more.
Yes.
So what is the favorite thing that you've gotten for your dorm while we're dorm shopping?
Oh my God. Honestly, the new fluffy pillows and fluffy
Oh my
blankets. I
gosh.
am so excited.
Yeah.
That's the best feeling.
Yeah, I know, especially a nicely tucked bed and just getting into it. It's just brand
Yes.
new. That is so
And just a
nice.
brand new room. Like,
Yeah,
it's a fresh
definitely.
start. Everything's organized. That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Was Resco the dorm that you were hoping for, or did you not really have a preference?
I don't really care, but me and my parents, we both agreed Irvington was really nice.
Me too. Me too.
But I missed the deadline, so I couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, when you look at Resco by itself, you're like, oh wow, this is a really, really nice dorm. You have a suite, a Jack and Jill, and then you go over there and look at Irvington, and it's like, oh, that is so nice. But I'm
Yeah,
still super grateful to be in Resco. I mean,
yeah.
yeah, it's super nice. But yeah,
But if,
Irvington
but
was
if,
what I was pushing for too.
oh yeah, definitely. I watched a video online and it actually said that Resco, even though it's like not as nice, maybe they said definitely the entire building is like friends and family. That's what they said. Like
Oh, that's
everyone's
so nice
really
to hear.
close.
That's
Yeah.
really nice to hear. I know, like, I feel like a lot of people that go to Butler are out of state, and
Oh yeah.
that sense of family is super important. I know it was for me. I'm so nervous going 10 hours away, but I'm
Yeah.
super glad that I have family there. I mean, a lot of people don't. You don't have family in Indiana, right? No,
No.
but your dad, right, is
Yes,
coming.
my dad
Yes.
will be taking a bunch of visits because he sometimes actually goes to Indiana for his job. So now that I'm over there, he's definitely gonna go away more. He's gonna be like,
Oh,
"Oh, you guys need me?"
yeah. Are you closer with your dad or your mom?
My dad, me and my dad
Oh,
are really
oh,
close. Whenever I'd go for lacrosse tournaments, it was always him and me.
yeah.
So we really got a close bond through those.
That is so sweet. He's definitely going to be coming there so often.
Yeah,
Like, you need anything?
he's the best. He's so funny.
Oh, that is so awesome. So, what do you think the biggest challenge at college will be for you
Biggest,
specifically?
oh, waking up.
Mm.
I am so bad at waking up. My alarm will literally just be blaring right next to me, and everybody across the house is like, Kiersten, turn it off. But I have been getting better, so don't worry. Don't
Yeah.
be concerned.
Are you a heavy sleeper then?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I slept through plenty of fire alarms. So I'm the same way. I'm the same way with my alarm. Um, but
Let's
you know,
hope someone else's.
last year I started developing this philosophy that like as soon as the first ring goes off, I like have to get out of bed and put my feet on
Yes.
the floor. That's what's really helped me a lot. And then obviously making my bed so I don't get back in it. But
I
yeah,
don't make
that's
my bed.
oh.
I will though, because people will be coming in our
Yeah, I
room.
know. That's one
So
of my biggest fears. Like people coming to my room and it's dirty. It's like this is not who I am. Let me
yeah,
make my
exactly.
bed.
Yes, that's it.
So what are you planning on being involved at campus on Butler? On campus at Butler?
Wow. I mean, I'm gonna be doing lacrosse. My parents really, my not my parents, my mom really wants me to do a sorority, but I'm doing lacrosse. So
Yeah,
I wish I could do one of those, but I can't. You're doing the ski. What is it?
ski club.
I'm so jealous. That's awesome. I
Yeah,
wish I could do that. Honestly, I'm just gonna try and get in as much as I can. I gotta
yeah,
see my schedule when I get there and how much lacrosse is gonna take up.
definitely.
So
Yeah,
I
college
don't know.
athletes are no joke. Seriously, you guys have like 2 practices a day plus film, like 2 hour practices. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous. So even just like being a college athlete, that is a full schedule on itself. And you
yeah,
have plenty of time. Like we have 4 years in college. I'm so
yeah.
excited to go to your games though. I cannot wait. Like, that's
I'm excited to have
my
you. Aw.
roommate. Are you nervous about being so far from home?
No, I'm. Oh wait. Yes, I'm nervous because I'm probably gonna get homesick by like 2 or 3 months. It happens to everybody, but I need to go live my own life somewhere
Mm-hmm.
else, not worry about home. I feel like every single day I get stressed out when I come home by the whole my family. It'll just be nice to have my own thing.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like recently my family and I have been like at each other's throats, and I'm just super excited to just expand my wings and be on my own, be self-independent. Um,
Yes, I need to
definitely.
learn that.
Yes.
I procrastinate a lot, and I don't know.
And
I
that's
just
a
hope.
valid issue with a lot of young students. Like It just,
Yeah.
especially with COVID, people being online, like there hasn't been any motivation since the pandemic because people have been
Yes.
inside doing online school.
And online school, honestly, like it's sad to say, but it really taught everybody how to cheat.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
agree. So many people in my grade, they were able to go ahead and cheat their way through high school. And I
yeah,
mean, it is just high school, but we had to deal with the circumstances we were given. Um,
yeah.
and yeah, that was definitely a big it was, I feel like it was every high school in the country was doing that. um
I feel I wish I did more during COVID though.
yeah,
Like
you do.
stuff that I would do now that I'm when I'm bored. Like I don't know. I could have taken more. It was a whole few months. You know how you're always begging, you're like, I just want 2 to 3 weeks of nothing, and that's what that was.
Yeah,
Wish I knew.
yeah.
Would have had a whole list.
So what is your biggest transition going from high school to college going to be?
I just need a second.
No, it's okay.
Um, going to high school to college. Definitely becoming more of an adult and independent, like you said.
Hmm.
Like we're gonna have to take care of ourselves going to breakfast and lunch. Like during high school, I would honestly be so busy. I wouldn't make breakfast, wouldn't pack myself lunch, and I was at the school till 5 o'clock at night. Like we're gonna have to stay on top of ourselves.
Yeah, definitely the
That's gonna
scheduling.
be a big change for me.
Oh, are you having a car on campus?
No, I'm not having a car right now. Even at home, it's my mom, my dad, my brother, and me, and we share 2 cars, and that's difficult. So I don't
Yeah,
even have a
yeah.
car. I don't need a car too.
Yeah, you don't. First years don't even need a car, honestly. I'm using my grandma's car, and so I was getting the parking pass, and the first day it opened at 8 a.m. and the good parking passes were sold out by the time I got the chance. And I went on at like 10 a.m. and they sold out so fast. So that
Fine.
was crazy. But so my parking spot's gonna be like 10 to 15 minutes away from campus or away from Resco. Yeah, it's in
Wow.
over by Holcomb Gardens. So that'll be. I'm not planning on leaving campus that much anyway.
Yeah, at
But
least it's
yeah,
not like you're going to class and you're gonna need to go all the way to your car.
yeah. What sports are you most excited to see at Butler?
That's not even a question.
Yes,
Basketball.
yes.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for that too. I'm definitely thinking about getting a season pass. I think
I
students
don't
already
think
have a
we
season
don't have to
pass.
pay.
Yeah, exactly. I was
I
thinking that
heard
too.
that they're free,
Okay.
but then I saw something that they were $30.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure, but either way, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
And so I was having an interview with the Butler Collegian digital manager, and her name's Francie Wilson, and she was asking me what I'm most excited to report on. And I was like, is that even a question? Butler men's basketball.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely.
definitely 100%. I'm so excited for that. And then also I'm so excited for homecoming and all that stuff. I'm hoping we'll be able to do that.
Homecoming.
Yes. Homecoming weekend. Oh my
We don't
gosh,
have
it's huge.
we don't have homecoming at my school. We only
Oh,
have a
okay.
homecoming game,
Oh, okay. So
a football
I'm not
game.
sure what Butler does, but there's a homecoming football game, and then I think there's a dance, but I'm not completely sure. Or a
Oh,
formal.
oh my gosh. Wait,
Yes.
this is so exciting because I've always been on the sidelines for football games.
Yeah.
So to be in the stands,
Yeah. I
that's
know.
that's
It's gonna
really a
be so
thrill.
exciting. And then you're not cheering at Butler because you'll be doing lacrosse.
No, I'm
Yeah.
doing lacrosse, but cheerleading in college cheer actually is completely different.
Yeah.
I love cheerleading, but I had to let one of them go, and it wasn't going to be lacrosse.
Yeah. You seem like you definitely have a true passion for lacrosse.
I love
Um,
the game, like
yeah.
in the game, in the moment. I love it.
Yeah, you definitely have a passion for, and fire for it in your eyes
Yeah.
whenever you talk about it. Um, so I think those are all the questions I have for you today. Thank
Okay.
you for coming on my podcast.
Thank you for having me.
And I think we definitely got some valuable information for our listeners. So thank you so much, Kiersten. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of College Conversations, and keep an eye out for future episodes on my YouTube at Anna Isbell, spelled I-S-B as in boy, E-L-L. If you want to know more about Kiersten, visit her Instagram at kiersten.farley. For more of my content, follow my Instagram at Anna M. Isbell or my Twitter and TikTok handles at AnnaIsbell21. See you next time on College Conversations with Anna.